Damn, Josuke, your hair is so freaking lame and ugly. Ugh, gross.
今なんつったお前のその髪型な自分ではかっこいいと思ってるようだけど全然似合ってないよダサい殴り足らねえぞこら
Konnichiwa minasan, genki desu ka? I'm Dave, and today we are going to be taking a look at Minissimo #1, Josuke Higashikata from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Diamond is Unbreakable. Josuke, the titular JoJo from Part 4, is a high school freshman from the town of Morio. He's handsome, kind, and polite, but make fun of his beautiful pompadour hairstyle, and he'll break your face with his fist. So here is Josuke Unbox, and as you can see, there are a lot of similarities to Nendoroids. In fact, if you told me this was a Nendoroid of Josuke, I probably would have believed you. So let's go ahead and start off with Josuke's different faces. Josuke's first faceplate is very neutral expression, and this faceplate is really cute, but I wish it was more of a smile or maybe a smirk, because Josuke definitely has that kind of streak to him. His second faceplate is a surprised and shocked face, which is pretty funny and pretty cute too. And his third faceplate, which is by far my favorite, is his pissed off, I'm going to motherfucking kill you face. Now as for accessories, this is where this Minissimo is really lacking. Josuke comes with several arms and hand pieces that you can switch out to show him off in different poses. He also comes with a school bag, and he also comes with his comb, cause that is how he takes care of his beautiful mane. Also included in the Minissimo's box is this cardboard cutout of Josuke's house, so you can display Josuke right in front of his neighborhood straight from the anime. But that's it, those are all his accessories. I really wish for the very first Minissimo, D Molto Bene stepped it up and gave him a lot of unique accessories that really helped make this Minissimo stand out from other Nendoroids, for example. So let's go ahead and compare Josuke side by side with a Nendoroid. So his base is actually a hexagon shape, which is pretty cool. It is bigger than a normal square Nendoroid base, and only the top half of the hexagon base has holes in them. And as for the arm that goes into his back, it is actually very similar to a Nendoroid. It goes straight into his back just like a Nendoroid, and it even looks the same in terms of the size of the hole. It fits perfectly, and in fact I actually think it fits better in Josuke than it does in some Nendoroids. For some Nendoroids, it looks like it's just barely inside of the back, and they are prone to falling out. Definitely not the case for the Nendoroid, but Josuke's head does not fit very secure, as you just saw. So here I have Nendoroid Red to compare with Minissimo Josuke, and as you can see, Josuke's body is actually a little bit bigger than Red. Josuke is also a bit taller than Red as well, and not only that, his hands are larger as well. In fact, you can actually see the detail in Josuke's fingers, unlike most Nendoroids where you see no details of any fingers at all. Now here are the heads of Nendoroid Red and Minissimo Josuke, and as you can see, they're very similar. In order to change out the Minissimo faceplate, it is exactly the same as a Nendoroid. The hair part comes in two different pieces, so once you remove it, you will have access to the faceplate. Now Josuke's body and arms are bigger, but in terms of the face, Josuke's face is actually much smaller than Nendoroid Red's. As for the arms for Josuke Minissimo, I actually like this a lot better because Josuke's arms pegs are actually a lot bigger compared to a Nendoroid peg. So here is Josuke's first pose, and this is straight from the manga and anime. Josuke has his arms across his chest. Now I know I said Josuke's hair is ridiculous, but the way the blue and black kind of blend together, it looks really nice on Josuke. And while that pompadour is so freaking crazy, Don't hurt me! Josuke does look really badass, and I love Josuke, and he just looks so cool. And one of the things I love about this Minissimo is the way the design is very faithful to his character. He has the anchor and 2 hearts on his collar, and he also has the big heart and peace sign right here on his chest. That is a signature look for this Josuke, and he looks so awesome. So now here is Josuke with a surprised look on his face. He has his school bag right beside him, and it looks like he got the shock of his life. Maybe he just found out who his father was. One thing I did note as I was switching out his arms, I was saying that his arms are very snug because the pegs are bigger. Well, some of his arms are not so snug. This one comes off actually really easily, and that is unfortunate. Now Josuke is a very level-headed character. He's very smart, calm, and rational. That is, unless you make fun of his hair, then all bets are off and he is going to frickin' kill you. So Josuke with the comb in his hand is getting pissed off because someone said something they shouldn't have said about his hair. And I really love this pose. I really love Josuke's expression. I really think they could have gotten more angry with Josuke's face. Just doesn't look angry enough. If you've seen the anime or read the manga, Josuke really gets angry. And lastly, we have Josuke in another one of his signature poses, and he looks so freaking cute. I just love the way this recreates one of his signature poses because his head is so big. It just looks so funny with his small hand compared to his big head. And I just really love this Minissimo. It is a really good start to hopefully many more Minissimos down the line, though I don't know if I'm gonna buy more of them because they're so expensive. Another thing I want to note is that this neck joint, he only comes with 1. Most Nendoroids come with 2, 1 connected to the head, and there is another one in the box. So if this breaks on you or you lose it, then unfortunately you're gonna have a Josuke with no head. Now I tried using a Nendoroid neck joint to see if it fits inside of the head, and it actually doesn't. The Nendoroid joint is actually bigger than the Minissimo neck joint. So I hope in the future Minissimo starts putting 2 of these instead of just the 1. Overall, I really love this Minissimo. His design is awesome. I just love the way he looks. His design is very faithful to his character in the anime and the manga. With that said, it is kind of hard to recommend him because Minissimos are more expensive than Nendoroids. Not that much more than Nendoroids, but because he's so lacking in accessories, it's really hard to recommend him unless you are a huge fan of super deformed figures and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I really wish Josuke came with more accessories. Maybe future editions of Minissimos will have much more elaborate accessories, so maybe that is something to look forward to. Also, if you guys have not been watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the most recent adaptation of that series, it is so good. Josuke is from part 4, Diamond is Unbreakable. Right now there are 4 parts. Part 4 is still currently airing as I'm reviewing this, and you can jump in at any part that you want. You don't have to start at part 1, but I recommend that you start at part 1 and just see it through all the way to part 4. Alright, so that is going to do it for my review today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Johnny!